Hi crafters, welcome back to my channel. I just want to share with you page 6. Now I did film this video already and created my page, and of course it didn't turn out on video. It turns out it wasn't filming, so I went through it all. So I've already done my page. So with this one, I'm just going to show you how to put it together. I'm not going to decorate it because I didn't want 2 pages the same. So we'll get to the measurements. So this will be a quick video. As you would have seen in the previous video, I'd already done the acetate flip as well, so I'll add that later. And then when I'm done decorating my pages and everything, I'll come back with another full video. But I just wanted to get this finished up today so that we can work on the honeycomb pocket mini flip as well. All right, I wanted to be able to get a tutorial out for this as well. So let's get started with this one. So obviously you'll need your base page. I'll link all the tutorials to this album consecutively with each tutorial that I've done, and on this last one from beginning to end there'll be a link for all of them. Okay, so your base page again, 7 by 11, and you score it 1/2 inch going this way. And then the bottom page is 7 3/4 by 10. You will need for your belly band, and you'll need magnets for these. Unfortunately, I am still waiting on magnets. Like I said, our shipping times have been reduced big time here because we are in stage 4 lockdown. So they're doing it for the safety of staff, and I totally understand that and support that as well. So we're going to be working without magnets, but however I will show you where you will need to place them basically. Okay, so the belly band flip, the top part, you will need at 4 by 9 1/4, and then on the 9 1/4 inch side you're going to need to score it at 1/2 inch, and then that one line over like I did show you. Okay, and that creates a little bit of a valley. That is only because of the fact that we've got the envelope flips there for all your photo flips inside there, so it gives it a bit more room if you want to put more photos in there. It just gives it that little bit of extra room. If you just done it at 1/2 inch, you'll find that it might actually bow over, so we don't want that. Okay, so that's the top part of the flip. And then the bottom of the belly band, you'll need it at 4 1/4 by 4. So on the 4 1/4 inch side, which I'll move over here, I've scored it at 1/2 inch, and then that one line over again because you want it to match up and back. Okay, so you're going to grab your page. Don't put any designer paper down just yet because we're going to put all these down first. Okay, I hope everybody's been keeping well. Now I'm going to just turn my page over upside down. Now I'm going to center mine. You can have it on an angle, whatever, but you know, center's really nice. Well, we'll try and center it as best as I can. Okay, so that's the top part, and then we'll have the bottom part, which I'll just pop on. Now what you want to do is line it up as best as you can with that top part. So I tend to slide mine underneath, and then I can tell whether or not I have it lined up. But even then I tend to make mistakes, as we all do. Okay, so magnet wise, on the back of the flip, your belly band flip, okay, you're going to put a magnet there. All right, so you'll place your magnet here. Then on top of this flip here, you will stick the other magnet. So what I generally do, I wonder if I've got a small one. What I generally do is peel off this magnet first, place the other one on top, and peel that sticky, or peel the backing off it. Then I will put it down, and then I will place it over the top, rub it there, and then slide it off. I don't pull it off because you can pull off the other magnet as well, and you could rip your page. So always when you're doing this kind of method, slide it off, and then if you're not going to decorate it straight away, I recommend just putting a piece of designer paper or scrap paper on top when you've got this closed, so then that way it's easier to lift off. Okay, so we've got our belly bands done. You're still not going to decorate the inside of the page here yet, because we are going to put our photo pockets in here. Now, as usual, I did I don't know I had it cut and all ready to go, and now I have it. I'm sure it couldn't have gone that far, surely not. I've been working on a new album. Here we go. I think this is it. Perfect. So trying to get all these tutorials and albums out for you guys. You have plenty to do. All right, so there's that page. So I'm going to pop that aside. What you'll need is pockets now. Okay, it's a bit hard to see with the black. Okay, so you're going to need 2 of these. So you need it by 11.5 by 6. So if you're using a 12 by 12 inch paper, which a lot of us do, you'd get 2 pieces out of this, which is perfect. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you will score it, and I'll show you on here as well. I am just going to use this scoring tool for now. So you're going to, on the 11.5 inch side, you will score it at 3. Oh, I've got to check. Where are we? Why did I do it at 3? I don't understand why I done 3 3/4. That didn't work out right. Okay, I done mine at 3 and then 7 3/4. Okay, I did say 8 and 8.5, but I don't know why. But anyway, so it's at 3 inches and 7 3/4 that we're going to score the pockets. Okay, so you'll need 2 of these, so ignore that. So the pocket is 6 by 11.5, and then we're going to score it at 3 and 7 3/4. Okay, and you'll only need a single score line for that. Now, to create the pocket, you're going to need the hinges. Now, you'll have papers left over as you go through, so I recommend using those for hinges, just so that you can use the papers up. Okay, so the shorter edge of the flip I'm going to have up the top and the longer edge down the bottom. So I have actually cut these out at, so 1 inch by 3 3/4 inch you're going to cut these at. Okay, 1 inch by 3 3/4. So you'll need 2 of these for this one, and like I said, just for video purposes. Now, if you find, because all paper trimmers are different, like I used my Stampin' Up one for this one, and it's just a little bit off. And when I cut my paper, I used my Fiskars paper trimmer, so the hinge was just a little bit off, but that's fine with me. I can always cut it off. All right. So I'm going to put the hinge on the other opposite side. That one was all right. Okay, so now we've got our 2 hinges. I'm going to take off your tape. Just want to line that up and make sure it's lined up properly. Sometimes it's a bit hard to see. And we're just going to fold it over. I'm going to look at it from, make sure I've got it right to the edge there. Okay, and get your bone folder and just give it a good burnish down. All right, now on these ones, totally up to you. You can put a magnet at the top here, and then the same concept, put both pieces on so that they're magnetized. Obviously have the sticky side up on the second magnet, put it down, okay, and then slowly slide it away and then lift it up, okay. Now you can choose to have a magnet on there, or you can choose to omit the magnet because you've already got one on the belly band, okay. So what we will do is we will put these pockets together. Now you will need 2 hinges again, and the hinges are 1 inch scored in half by 4 3/4, okay. Now when you get your hinges and you've put your tape on them, fold them in half, and we're going to cut them on an angle. So we're going to cut like this. Oh, these scissors aren't that sharp anymore. And then on an angle on this side, okay. So that's what you should, sorry, it's probably a bit close, that's what it should look like. And when you open it up, you should have that result. All right, so I'm just going to place it, oh, I knew I buggered that one up. All right, so I'm going to take this one off and put it on the opposite side. So you want them to flip from the right hand side. So where this shorter pocket edge is, which is, I'll show you the decorated one here. Okay, that's my shorter end. There's my belly band. Okay, I want to have it so that it faces, goes out to the right. All right, so I have done this one already. Then we will put it on this side. Alright. Then what we're going to do on your blank canvas here, we are going to stick it down as far to the edge as you can get it on this side. I'm not going to put it to the bottom of it, like right to the edge here. I just want a bit of a gap. And the other thing is, the other reason why we have that, you could do that extra score line on your hinges as well if you're going to bulk up under here. All right, so we'll take this off and we're going to put this one up here. Now when you open your album, obviously you'll have your belly band open, so it doesn't matter if this is a bit closer to your hinge. So that's it there. Okay, so I'll put it this way. There are your 2 flips. Put the bottom piece and the top piece there. Okay, so here's the covered one. All right, I did manage to cover the top. Now I'm just giving you base pages here to work with. You can add additional pockets to it. I want you to be able to add your creativity to it as well. Okay, so there's that. Then we've got our pocket and that flips open, and then we've got the top with the pocket and that flips open as well. And once again, you can decorate this side and put a pocket along here. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to all the new subbies. Thank you to the subbies that have been with me from get-go, the ones that came through halfway and right up until now. I really appreciate all your support. Going forward, I probably won't be covering the pages up in the tutorials. Simple reason for that is that because of the delay in the postage and everything and all the papers I'm using up, it is quite a cost, and I'm not making any money unfortunately out of this. I just want to be able to share with everybody you know, different ways of doing things. So I don't sell my tutorials. I put them on my YouTube channel for free for you guys to see that and get first-hand knowledge. So when you see these albums, this is how we're gonna see it when I do a flip through of it, when I show you the albums. But as far as tutorials are, I don't see the value in me using up the designer paper, and to me I end up with so many mini albums that I just didn't want to waste any on doing it on the tutorials. Like, not being nasty or anything about it, but I just feel, for me personally, it would be a waste to have double of these. So I will certainly do the tutorial in cardstock, knowing that I can actually use those pieces in other projects and like upcycle them. So I don't mind doing that. However, I mean, I did redo this and reuse up papers, but I would rather use them up for other projects. So if I give you the skeleton side of things, then it gives you the option to be able to decorate it and put your spin on the decoration side of it. I'll always offer you the base pages, and obviously we'll show you in the first video of how I decorated things, just to give you ideas. If there's any pockets or any extra flips that I've put in, I will certainly add that to my tutorials now as well. But it's just the covering of the pages. Obviously if I've got a little bit of excess paper, then I will certainly use it up, because if I know I'm going to be able to give it as a gift. But other than that, it'll just be back to the plain cardstock, and I hope you guys really understand that as well. Things here in Australia really aren't that cheap, and unless you're sponsored by a company where you get free papers and everything, to me, I got to be budget conscious of my papers and magnets as well, for that matter. All right, thanks guys, I hope you understand. I will be doing more tutorials, don't worry about that. There'll be more product shares, and obviously more albums, more flips, you name it. Thank you so much for staying tuned in, I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe and share the video too, and I hope you have a happy scrappy day. Take care, bye.